What's up, guys? It's Macattacka, and today we're doing something just a tiny bit different. So I know you guys want the gameplay, and I want to give you the gameplay, but last night I was going to give you a gameplay. Well, I'm going to give you one. I was going to record one, but then I got caught up doing some schoolwork, and it was like 4 a.m., and I'm like, recording Fault takes like, it's a solid 1 to 2 hour process, and it was just too late. So that one's on me. Hopefully I can get you one soon. But I figured I'd at least give you something, because there was 2 new heroes added. We have their abilities here. And I figured it would be fun if we just went over them and gave you my thoughts. Also, it was a patch, but I don't think there was like any balance changes at all. It was just bug fixes. Yeah, just bug fixes. But we had 2 new heroes. And I also have their old Paragon counterparts pulled up here. That way we can look and compare. So, yeah, something a little different. Now, I'm going to start off the bat and say, unfortunately, I did not play Dekker or GRIM.exe at all when I played Paragon. Maybe once. Like, literally, I never played these characters even a little. I pretty much stuck to the Revenant exclusively, pretty much. And I would, like, eventually, I would kind of saunter out and try someone else every now and then. But really, I did not touch these people. I know these are, like, I know at least Grim.exe is a fan favorite for sure, so hopefully they kept him. It looks like they actually made it more interesting. So let's just get into it. Let's do Dekker first. So Dekker from Paragon was her left. By the way, they don't have their basic attack info in here, which makes me think that they're just normal basics, like nothing crazy. I don't know. They don't say if they do energy or physical damage, so that's something to note. But Dekker's, her normal was just blah, blah, blah. Her right mouse button was a directional leap. Her right, so that's good. Looks like a cooldown scaled. Her Q is a stasis bomb, a bouncing bomb that deals ability damage and stuns. Cool, love stuns. The bomb will explode on the second bounce and you'll reduce damage to enemy minions it passes through. So basically, it's kind of similar to Countess, where they don't want you to, like, using it on a minion isn't exactly what... No, it's Gideon. Sorry, it's Gideon. Gideon has that. Countess has the execute on minions. Gideon has the reduce damage on minions. They want you to use it to fight people and not minions. Makes sense. E is another bubble. AoE bubble that applies a movement speed slow and does ability damage with pops. Your trigger this ability will cause the bubble to pop early for less damage. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. And the containment fence. This is old Paragon, so I'm just reading these just so like we have a refresher of what she did, and then we'll talk about new Fault Dekker. I remember this ability. Blocks movement projectiles, reacting this ability will cancel defense. So basically, okay, just defense. That's all it really does. All right. So let's get into it. So this is our new Q. So this was the bouncing bomb, a long-range iron bomb that explodes in a small radius from striking enemy heroes, dealing energy damage and setting all units, bounces off terrain. Interesting. So this one guaranteed bounced. Yeah, so this one guaranteed bounced. This one only bounces off terrain. Ooh, this could be cool. Okay. The E is the slow on bot that slows enemies underneath. Bot. After delay, the bot lets out an explosion, dealing energy damage. Can be activated early flash. So basically, it's the same thing. So it's not a bubble. It's a robot. I'm assuming. So okay, nothing. Really, pretty much the same ability. Right mouse button for yourself into the air, granting all nearby allies. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was decaying the movement speed. I was like, what? Oh, so this is better. Because I don't believe it did that, right? Yeah, it was just a normal leap. So this one, it gives her allies movement speed? Okay. All right, an ion fence that blocks enemy reaction ability. Okay, so it's the exact same. So really the only thing that changed was the... Oh, what's her passive? Hold on, actually. Or she's a support. Can I look at her passive? But I'd like to. Maybe we can't. Maybe we either can't or I'm really stupid. So, wow. She counts December 15th. Using her abilities, she can split. Use your abilities. Yeah, I don't see a passive here, which is a bummer. All right, well, whatever. Well, we can read her passive. Strike enemy heroes with abilities refunds mana. Oh, wow, that's really good. That's a really good passive because in this game, especially, I run out of mana all the time on this, especially as a support, man. I'm trying to like lob my abilities. This is a really good passive. Oh, yeah, overall, I think she sounds really good. She has a stun, so obviously, she has a stun and then gives her teammates movement speed and a slow. She has a lot of control. She has almost every form of control in the game. She even has like straight. I wonder if you can bounce her bomb off her fence. That'd be cool. Either way, I really like this bomb that bounces off terrain. That sounds really cool. Sounds like it'd be a really cool ability. Hopefully it works well. I don't have the season pass, so I can't play these characters yet. But in a week, you bet I'm gonna get you guys some content on these characters, and excuse me, hopefully, they're really good, so I can make good content. I guess that's it for Dekker. Overall, I think she's gonna be good. Stuns are fairly rare in this game as of right now, so anyone with a stun is, and it's just support, so like, looking pretty strong already. Now let's move on to GRIM.exe. Same thing. We're going to go over his old Paragon kit, and then we will go back and look at his new one. So it's normal basic. It does basic damage this time. Deflector shield, 2-second shield. The incoming blocks next incoming ability. Oh, blocks and ability regains % missing mana. Oh wow, this scale's really high. Wow. Okay, 65% missing mana. Holy. Either way, this is not the new one, so I probably shouldn't look at the numbers too much. Blocks and ability. That could be really clutch, actually. Displaces blast, lobs a shot that does ability damage. Don't like that. Quickly displaces enemies, moving them from the center of the explosion. Okay, pretty simple. Suppression mode. This ability is toggled on. Pulse cannon. Is it this? Oh, it's basic. Okay. Use mana per shot, and apply is slow. Ooh. Yeah, so this is the new one. I did read a little bit about the new one, and this one is a little bit different. I already tell you right now. A GTFO comes to a halt and locks onto an enemy hero. For channel, the ball is shot at them. It passes through the world or non-hero units, but can be blocked by enemy heroes. And so is this global? What's the range? I can't see. But if this is global, then yikes. But I don't think it. I think it's just far range. But it can be body blocked by heroes, but it goes through everything else. Okay, pretty simple. Oops, pretty simple. Let's look at it. Passive abilities cost energy instead of mana. Basic attacks. So I wonder what how much energy he starts with. Basic attacks apply stacks of surge. Sugri. Is this a typo? It's a typo. Okay. Surge, which can be detonated when at full stacks with another basic attack to deal energy damage and grant energy. Wow. Oh, so it's kind of like Chernobog from Smite. Okay, so you apply a debuff, and if you detonate, your basics apply like a stacking debuff, and if you detonate the debuff, it does damage. Okay, cool. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, I might. Okay, Surge is looking kind of sweet. Blast. So before we read Blast, we're gonna look at mode.exe because it directly affects Blast. Toggle between 3 firing modes. Ion mode, basic attacks and surge and grant additional energy. Okay. Acceleration mode, basic attacks grant stacking attack speed, costs energy per attack. Electron mode, basic attacks gain additional range. Okay, so this is like boss damage, poke, what you want to stay to get. Okay, so this is how you're going to dump your energy for the most part. And assuming this. And I'll also look at Blast. Displaces, I assume this is the same as his old. It just pushes on them out. Acceleration mode fires the slows. Oh, this is going to be the one. Electron mode fires the pierces shreds. Wow, okay. This is sweet. Alright, okay. This is way different than old Grim. I mean, not like way, like, it's still, like, his identity's still the same, but, like, man, did they change a lot of this. Okay. Deflect, shield, blocks next ability, locking ability grants, reduce the... ability grants energy, reduces the active cooldown of blast. Oh, this is even better! Holy moly. Lock an enemy here and fire projectile after short delay damage the target, pierces minions, monster train. Okay. Alright. So... pretty different than old Grim, for sure, I think. Way more different than Dekker was. So this guy just was like, you can either do damage or slow with his E, pretty much. But now he can choose between... he doesn't slow anymore, at least with his auto attacks. But now... but now he can give himself attack speed, range, and he can change his Q. This is better... this is this is just way more interesting. I don't know if it's better, but I think it's way more interesting. I love this. This is exactly what I want from this game. Where they take characters that were like good, they keep their identity, you know, he's still like .exe, still like a robot, he still does his abilities are on the surface, they still do the same thing, but they're more in depth, they're a little bit more caught up with the now of today. This is really, really cool. A stance switching on what is it, ADC, I think he is. That's really cool. So he also can build mage or ADC, I believe. Yeah, as a basic carry. Less scaling, but the itemized attack speed is growing. Yeah. Really cool stuff here. I love this. I'm honestly stoked to try out Grim. I'll think about picking up that season pass. I don't know how much it is. because your boy can't really afford a whole lot right now because, you know, paying off a car. But otherwise, he does look really sweet. Dekker, she's a support, so immediately I'm not as interested. But GRIM.exe looks super cool. If you guys played him in the old days, let me know how you feel about these changes. I'm really curious as to how you feel about a character that you kept so near and dear getting changed, in my opinion, for the better, but maybe in someone else's opinion, for the worse. Either way, let me know. And that's going to do it for the video. Overall, these characters both look cool. I'm stoked for the future. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try and get some gameplay to you guys soon. No promises, but I will try. I promise. And yeah, that does it for me. So subscribe if you want more fall content. Like the video. It helps out a ton. And yeah, I will see all of you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And peace.